My name is Mackenzie Selby, and I chose to research a mural located here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Stacy Bates painted Holding On and Letting Go on the Selby Trail in 2017 to illustrate the journey of the Cherokee people along the Trail of Tears. Bates is an elementary school art teacher in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Her biggest inspirations are real-world problems, which makes the subject matter of the Trail of Tears the perfect topic for this mural. She accepted the offer to paint the mural to show her students that art is a viable and attainable career path. This mural illustrates the Cherokees' over 1,000-mile journey to new Indian territory after being forcefully removed from their land. This rich history is captured in several ways. The mural shows a Cherokee's hands holding an eagle feather wand, an emblem of peace used in the traditional eagle dance. This demonstrates their efforts to cling to their traditions and hold themselves together despite being torn apart from everything they once knew, and in turn shows the immense strength of the Cherokee. The mural is painted on the Selby Trail, a section of the Trail of Tears. This allows the trail's users to be educated and immersed in the background of such a historic site.
While the background is colorful and pleasing to look at, Bates makes sure that the real focus is placed on the Cherokee's hand and the eagle wand. She does this by placing depth and detail on the actual picture itself, allowing it to stand out from the background. Another thing that stands out is the feather, because it is painted in more neutral colors rather than the warm oranges and browns in the rest of the painting. The work was completed using exterior latex paint. The opposite sides of the tunnel are symmetric in shape, color, and design. The background of the work consists of geometric patterns arranged to form designs.
The skin of the hands is painted to show the knuckles bent and grasping onto the eagle wand. The fingernails are even shaded to show their curves as well. The eagle wand is painted to show the texture of the wood and the curvature of the stick from which it was made. The feathers appear lighter because of the individual barbs painted in thin and wispy strokes. All of these details together create a realistic image. The cross-hatching and shading on the Cherokee hands are comparable to the detail work in some of Honoré Daumier's work from the 19th century realism movement. While there are similar modeling lines, Bates's mural more closely relates to the current street art mural movement. The mural movement primarily began when artists started to publicly display political messages to encourage change. While this definition of a mural has loosened over time, Holding On and Letting Go holds tight to the original by promoting awareness through the artwork's depth and background. Holding On and Letting Go could be analyzed for positive or negative nationalistic value. Perspective of the viewer matters when discussing this mural because it affects whether it has positive or negative impact. The Americans were the bad guys in the situation, so from their perspective, this is a reminder of a dark part of United States history. Comparatively, Bates's mural could be viewed in a positive light when analyzed from a Native American perspective, because for Native Americans, this does not represent a time to suppress and be ashamed of. Instead, it shows a time of strength and perseverance. Someone of Native American heritage might see this work and be reminded of the struggle of the Cherokee people and feel an attachment to it. Americans might view it in a completely different way, seeing the mural and feeling ashamed of the leadership of the country at the time of the Trail of Tears. It's all dependent on perspective. I chose this piece because of its historical significance. Art has the ability to spark action towards change, create awareness, express ideas and feelings, and so much more. Not only did Stacy Bates create a beautiful mural for the people of Fayetteville to enjoy while on the Selby Trail, but she also created something inspirational for her students and informative for everyone. I value this work because of the thought that went into each concept. Painting something to portray an entire group of people is a task that must be handled with care, especially when the subject matter is as serious as a Trail of Tears. Using the eagle wand, a symbol of peace, for this work shows the character and perseverance of the Cherokee. The Indian Removal Act and the forceful driving out of the Native Americans was anything but peaceful. This is what makes the choice of the eagle wand in this mural so powerful. Despite all the hardships, they hold tight to what they know, and most importantly, they hold tight to peace. I didn't know this historical significance of this area until doing research on Bates's mural, and I'm sure I'm not the only one either. Holding On and Letting Go, the struggles and strength of the Selby, truly represents and beautifully captures exactly what the name suggests, the Cherokee strength in the time of struggle.